Okay. Hi, my little kitty. My little kitty girl. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you. Hi, guys. I'm going to do a video today. I was asked by a YouTuber that I believe it's Sandra's Energy. Hello. Asked me to talk about transitioning to gray hair. Well, guys, I had dyed my hair for, gosh, 30 some years. I'm 63 and I had started dyeing it in my mid 30s or early 30s. And literally one day, several months ago, I was looking at that box and I had to order special dye because I had a severe allergic reaction to, the regular dyes you can get, in the stores or in salons, that type of thing. And I had a terrible reaction. So I had to order special dyes online. Which, by the way, if you're looking for dyes that don't have some of those really bad chemicals, it's by Madison Reed. Really good dyes too. Make your hair really nice. But even so, I decided one day, I was holding that box, I looked at it and I thought, why am I doing this? I'm sick of it. I got so tired of, you look in the mirror and you go, oh great, here comes the grays. And you start buying products to hide those grays. And you're self-conscious about your hair all the time. Oh, the grays are showing. And then if you put your hair in a certain style, like say you pull it up a little, well then the grays show right there. So you got to watch how you style your hair. I got so tired of that, guys. And so that day I looked at that box and I said, that's it, I'm done. I'm not dyeing my hair anymore. And I have got to tell you that it is the most wonderful, wonderful feeling in the world. To give you an example, today I just got back from the grocery store a little while ago, and as I was in the produce section I saw this lady and her hair was all grown in already, gray, silvery, and I walked up to her and I said, I cannot wait until my hair is like yours, fully grown in. And her first words, I tell you the truth, her very first words were, isn't it the most freeing and liberating feeling? And I looked at her kind of shocked. I said, yeah, it is. It's a great feeling not to have to mess with that anymore. And it is, guys. I'm telling you, I wish I hadn't. I'll be honest with you, I wish I had never dyed my hair. I wish I would have let it just go as it's supposed to go throughout my life, different stages of my life. But you get trapped in that whole, society makes you feel like you got to do this or that or whatever to look good, and I could care less. Right now it's such a good feeling. I don't care. And as it comes in, as you can see, it's coming in, and I'll show you like in the side there. You can see the side there. Look at that. It's coming in, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm very happy with it. It's nice to not worry about what shampoo I'm using. I can use whatever shampoo I want. The only thing is gray hair does need more moisturizing, but in my case I'm very lucky that I have very healthy hair. So I'm still using my regular Pantene Smooth and Sleek and it still comes out great. And I don't care what people think. And you wouldn't believe the compliments I have gotten from people. I'll be standing in line or just walking through a store or wherever, and somebody will literally stop me and say, oh, I love your hair. I love the way that's coming in. It looks so cool. I've even had young girls, younger girls who will ask me, like one time I had my hair up, so it was streaked with the gray and the dark, just naturally streaked. And I had one girl say, oh my gosh, how did you get the gray streaks and they're so pretty and so good? And I was like, honey, that's natural. I'm just naturally going gray. And she was like, oh my gosh, I want so much to make my hair gray, but I want it with different color in there. And I said, no, this is natural. I've had people walk right up to me and say, I love the way your hair looks. That is so cool with the way the gray's coming in. And it always surprises me, because when I first decided to stop dyeing, I thought, you know what, yeah, it's going to look different till it's all grown in, but I don't care. Because I was not about to go and have done what a lot of women do, which is they go and have all the colors stripped out of their hair and then try to match the gray color to the natural color. I wasn't even going to mess with that. I didn't want to damage my hair. And I figured, hey, it'll take some time, but it'll eventually get there. And I won't be damaging my hair in the process because I'm not going to be dyeing it anymore. Not any color, nothing. It's just going to be its natural state. And it's really cool too because of course I've had dark hair all my life. So now I'm getting in this different color of hair without having to damage or dye my hair. And it's really cool. So if you're wondering about transitioning, I just look at it in the way that, you know, I'm 63 now. So I'm not a 20-year-old anymore. You know, I'm 63. You get gray hair as you get older. And in this case, I was, you know, I just thought, this is who I am. So as of now, my thought is, if you don't like the gray, then honey, go away. I don't care. I don't, you know, I could care less. It's just such a good feeling to, you know, style my hair or dry my hair or whatever. And I'm not sitting there, you know, thinking, oh great, the grays are popping through. Oh no, shoot, I'm going to have to dye my hair. I got so tired of that. Oh my gosh. Because in my case, I would dye my hair. A week later, the grays are showing. So it got to where I was constantly touching up or constantly buying something to touch it up or dyeing it, you know, depending on what, if something, you know, if I was going to have to be somewhere, you know, like at a birthday party or, you know, or something like that, any gathering, I thought, oh, I'll just dye it. So I would dye it. Oh my gosh. And so I'll be saving all that money, which is another plus. I'm not going to be spending all that money dyeing my hair anymore and buying special shampoos and what have you because you're worried about the hair color coming out. All that crap. It's gone. It's done. And I could not be happier, guys, because as you can see, it's, you know, all around. It's coming in all over the place, see? And it's different. Like on this side, I have more gray than on this side. So it's going to be different, I guess like you say, a different pattern of the grays and dark hair. Because right now it's coming in salt and pepper. It's not coming in all gray. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see, maybe you can. But see, it's salt and pepper. And I love it. My dad's hair was salt and pepper. My mom's came in like white. Her hair came in white. Which mine probably will eventually, but right now I'm really happy with the salt and pepper color. So if you're, you know, on the fence about should I stop dyeing my hair, you know, maybe you want to, but you feel like, oh gosh, it'll make me look older. Guys, you don't have to have the old, you know, the mop top of curls up here like the Golden Girl type of, what I call the Golden Girl style. You don't have to have that. The lady at the store, she had long hair as well, and it looked really pretty. And she had her makeup done real nice. She was dressed nice. It really looked pretty. She did not look old at all. And I also feel that, you know, we get to a certain point where when you start, you know, you're dyeing your hair all the time, it's, I don't know, it kind of doesn't look natural anymore. As your skin changes and you start looking older, it doesn't look real natural to have dyed hair. So in my view, you know, like I say, whatever I say, it's my view. I'm not putting anybody down. It's just my view. But it's a good feeling to know that I've just accepted who I am. I'm not worried about what anybody else thinks. I've really been shocked at the compliments I've gotten. And I think a lot of women don't do it because their first conception is, oh my gosh, I'm going to look so old. No, you won't look so old. You don't have to go into that chopped off, curly headed look. Let it grow nice and pretty. Style it pretty. Don't think you have to do that because you absolutely don't. And I think that's what a lot of people think, you know, when they're younger, say 30s, 40s, and they're starting to show that gray. They're thinking, oh gosh, that old lady look. That old lady look comes with the, you know, the little ball of curls that you see a lot of elderly women wear. Don't have to do that, guys. You can let it grow out and be really pretty, and if you condition it well and keep it healthy and eat well so that it grows in healthy, you'll have very pretty hair. The lady at the grocery store a little while ago, she goes, your hair is going to be beautiful when it grows out. She made me feel so good. She goes, it is going to be gorgeous when that grows out. She goes, you've got healthy, healthy hair. And so we just chatted for a little bit, but it was just so nice. And then when I got to the register, the cashier, she looks up at me, and I saw her looking at my hair, and I just casually said, I said, yep, I stopped dyeing my hair. I'm letting it grow. And she goes, I was wondering if that was natural, if you put that in there because so many, women and girls are going with gray hair. And I said, no, that's natural. And she goes, that is going to be so pretty when it comes in. So I got 2 compliments within half an hour, and it was nice, But it's for me, it was an easy transition. I just looked at that box, said no more. I don't want to deal with this. I want to be who I am. If someone doesn't like it, that's their problem, not mine. I could care less. And the freedom it gives me from the expense, from the stress of seeing those grays and thinking, great, I have to dye it, from dyeing it, from all of that. I just, no. And plus, the chemicals. Let's be real here. My doctor told me, she was like, it's good that you're stopping, dyeing your hair. Those chemicals are awful. They are horrible chemicals, and it makes you think, those are very dangerous chemicals. I mean, if you look at a box of hair dye, look at the chemicals that are in there. My gosh, it's unbelievable. And you're putting that right on your head, and it soaks in. It soaks into your skin. Anything that gets on your skin is absorbed by your body. So I feel lucky because there are women who have, they've gotten cancer on the scalp, all kinds of things, patches, what have you, of losing hair. And that was another thing she told me. She was like, a lot of women lose their hair as they get into a certain age group because they've been dyeing it for years, and it eventually kills off those hair follicles. You guys have seen those elderly women that have, you can see their scalp right through their hair, right? I mean, you just see the scalp and it's hardly any hair. She said a lot of that is caused by continual dyeing, and I've seen that where they're still dyeing it, whether it's brown or whatever, but you can see right to their scalp because their hair is so sparse all over their head. I didn't want that either. I thought, no, I'm lucky I have lots of hair. My parents had lots of hair too. My mother's did start to thin a little bit as she got really older, and I thought, no, I'm not gonna have that happen. I want my hair to stay thick. And my grandmother, till the day she died in her 80s, late 80s, she had hair down to her butt, literally down to her butt. She had her salt and pepper hair, and she used to keep it in a thick braid. She made a thick braid that went down. And at night, when we used to go visit her and stay with her for the weekend or something, it was so cool. She'd take that little rubber band off, pull the braid out, and then she'd sit there and just brush it and brush it. And I always remember looking at the silvery, it was so pretty as she brushed it. It was just beautiful, silvery, shiny hair. It just looks so, just so glossy and pretty. And she was in her 80s, so yeah, you don't have to go into that short cropped whatever look. You can let it grow. You can style it real pretty as it's longer, or if you're comfortable with it real short, fine. But I gotta tell you, it was worth it in every way, shape, and form to stop. It gives me self-confidence in the way that I don't care what anybody else thinks. It's like, this is me now, guys. I'm not 19. This is me now. I like my hair. I'm happy with my hair. It feels good. And it's just, I don't know how to explain it, guys. I wish those of you that have transitioned and you did it easily and you were happy with the transition, you know what I'm talking about. It's a good feeling. So if you're scared, or maybe you're scared to do it because you think of how you're going to look, but you really in your heart want to do it, you're like, oh, I'm sick of dyeing my hair. I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to stop. Stop. Just stop. Let it go. And I don't know if you're going to be the kind that, you feel you have to go and have your colors stripped out so that you can make it all gray. No, I don't care about that. In fact, when I put my hair up, it has the coolest pattern. Like when I pull it up like this, I don't know if it'll work right now. Maybe you can see it. Let's see if you can see that right there. See how the different shades? But I love it. It looks really cool when I put it up in a pony or put it up somehow. It's got all these different shades. I love it. It's really cool. So don't worry about what other people think. You know, society has made it to where we can't even be who we are. You know, change your butt, change your lips, change your cheeks, change your chin, get your eyes done, get everything done. You know, you can't even be who you are because society, you know, out there, oh yeah, you got to change everything you are. No, you don't. I know I'm not going to. Yeah, I just wanted to make the video since Sandra's Energy asked me to do it. And you'll love it, guys. If you decide to transition, you will love it. So take my word for it. It's liberating. It is so liberating to no longer stop and think, oh gosh, those grays are coming in. Oh no, if I put my hair up. Oh this, oh that. It's all gone. And I love it. So this will one day, as I continue to make videos, one day this will all be this color, and I love it. And also you have to change your makeup when you go gray. You look better in gray, you know, dark grays or maybe even a little purplish, something like that. Or even, you know, black colors, what have you, depending on how you like to do your makeup. But yeah, I've gotten online to see the comparison of browns, you know, earth tones against gray hair. It doesn't look very good. Like right now I've got browns. I'm going to be getting out of that real soon here. It just doesn't go. And same with your clothing. If you have gray hair, you look much better. If you wear jewel tones, certain colors, look it up online. You'll see the comparisons of certain colors. Like if you're gray and you wear earth tones like beiges and browns and stuff like that, yellows, you do not look good. Your skin looks sick, you don't look good. But then you switch it to vibrant tones like this and you know, jewel tone blues and greens and reds and purples, that sort of thing. It totally changes your appearance with your skin color and how your hair looks. So you can check that all out online about, you know, clothing. You know, put in something like clothing colors for gray, you know, for gray hair, makeup colors for gray hair, that sort of thing. You'll see the difference. It really is a big difference. So soon this brownish stuff will be gone, and that's fine with me. I'm happy to go to the grays. They're pretty, and even a little bit of soft purple, just as a you know, a little hint of color. But so anyway, guys, just want to let you know I'm happy. I could not be happier. If you're on the fence and you're in your heart, you really want to quit, quit. Just quit. To hell with what anybody thinks. And if your husband or boyfriend or whoever says, oh, you know, you're not supposed to be doing it for them. You're supposed to do it for you. If some guy doesn't like me because I have gray hair, then go to hell. I don't care. It's not my problem. It's theirs. So, you know, and how many guys are out there with their hair all gray, and then they've got their wives dyeing their hair constantly. It's like, oh, you're okay to be gray, but you want me to have dyed hair? No, nobody's going to tell me to do that. So have a good one, guys. If you're on the fence, go ahead. Try it. I was nervous at first, thinking I'm not going to like it, but I love it. I love it. So take care. See you guys later, and have a good one. Have a good weekend. We're getting ready for a snowstorm here. That's why I'm in my velvet hangout suit, because we're getting ready for a snowstorm, and I ran to the grocery store to get some stuff, and I'm just going to hunker down and cuddle up with some tea and candles and watch some good movies tonight. So take care. We'll see you guys. Bye-bye.